Dude.
It's Bucking Billy Ray. Come on out here, Bucking. My new friend. It's my new friend.
We'll see if we can get up here in two-wheel drive. It's hard to say, friends. Probably not, but
Good morning, everybody. Afternoon or good evening. Just a quick little voiceover. We're bringing up this old crew cab here and going to start plucking away. I've already done the bucking with the old school saws. You saw that. I might break out Tin Man's old 920 here, the 922, that home light with a couple of blasts. But anyways, we creep up here in two-wheel drive. I was kind of excited about that.
Well, we made it. Let's get out our wheel chalk. Whoa. So, friends, we're here in our playground. When you have, well, when you're on Vancouver Island, you have root rot, and it's something that it wreaks havoc on our Doug fir. So I think I will. I think I'll leave that there. Maybe make a bench out of it or something at some point. We'll pressure wash it, make a little seat bench for someone to sit. I don't know. Not sure yet. But I'm going to load up some of this firewood back to the ranch.
Friends, happy holidays. She's getting mighty close to the old Christmas time here. I'm staring at a tree right now as I do this voiceover, as a matter of fact. But friends, this is stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, it's not that exciting for many people, but this goes on every year. A couple times a year, depending on the shape of these pallets that I get into. So I've shared this on the members group. That's the neat thing about the members group we have, is a lot of stuff doesn't hit the big channel and it goes into the kind of the backlog and B film and stuff like that. So I share a lot of that stuff on the members group, plus other stuff. So I always want to do a little shout out for our new and growing members group. I love you all. Thank you so much. But this, I wanted to show that this is part of the process. And I go after easy splitting wood. I will actually hang blocks and log easy splitting wood out of the bush to get into my shed.
It's easy splitting, my favorite kind. It's a little big to pick up and throw in the truck, so I'll probably have to crack it in half. We'll load the crew cab and have some fun. But I'm going to run some of these vintage saws.
So friends, this saw, this Tin Man character, you know, all these builders, they kind of shine in certain areas. Now Tin Man has built me my fastest running vintage saws all day long, and he's the home light man. Like, remember his XL76? That's going to come out soon too. But this one here, friends, it starts and runs like a brand new power saw. Idles like a dream. It's got a ton of power. I don't believe I've shown this footage in a bit, actually ever, this particular one. It's just a few bucks, but I want to share it with you. This is a glorious machine. It's a stock EXL chain. Let's dig in, shall we?
So that's the home light, and that is a bone stock chain, EXL, and it is a glorious, glorious machine. It's got lots of bottom end. This is coarse second growth. You guys know the deal. Couple of flips. We're splatting that. Another thing about wheel chucks, do not press them right under your tire. Leave a gap. That way you'll know what your truck's doing in these situations. You know what we're gonna get out right now? We're gonna get out. Who remembers this axe? This is the axe that we broke, friends. The skinny little axe. So it's quite apparent that I like swinging axes, right, friends? This is the skinniest axe handle I own. We already broke it on the side hill one day. Or the sideways, I mean. Like we broke it sideways. It's a big, huge, beautiful, beautiful bucking special. It's just... The freaking pattern is deadly. This thing's nuts. And I see a crack in this wood now. This stuff's gonna pop like mad. Oh dear Lord. Oh my goodness gracious. See, this is why I love Doug fir. It throws so much heat, and when you get into the gut shots of these logs, they split like crazy, friends. Look at this. I'm dropping the axe on it. I know you're jealous. I know. Because this throws the same heat as your hickory and all your oaks. It does, friends. Just do the research on Douglas fir BTUs. There's a couple websites out there that are from not here. They'll tell you it's 21. They've got it mixed up. That's balsam fir and other firs. Doug fir is 26.5 BTUs. It is. Go to a British Columbia wood, you know what I mean? It'll tell you. Just like a Michigan wood site will tell us about your wood. Oh my gosh, I love this axe. Look at it! My friends, all axes are... Gosh, I should continue to split it here now. And it's like, this is the epitome of a rock in the sock, friends, this one. This is a rock in the sock. Like you could almost see it wobble by going like this. See the handle? Oh, it's like a rock in a sock. That's how it's Steven Seagal style. But you've got to be careful how you swing it, or you'll bust it. But when you're way out here on the end of it, it does craziness. It really does. But you can bust it in a heartbeat. You can bust it in a heartbeat. Look at it. It just wobbles in your hand. I didn't expect it to last this long, friends. I didn't. See that? See, there's something stuck there. We'll go down. There we go. There we go. So friends, once I get to this stage where I've got all my and I got all my wood out of the truck now and I got to stack it, I don't use big axes. I use little stubby guys because I'm in here nice and tight, and I'm basically just splitting and stacking now right here. And I keep my foothold, and see, some of this stuff is really small and easy to split. So I just rock around with a little axe like this. You see? And I don't just think about, I think about when it goes in my stove. So you see, it's quite a process from start to finish, friends. And then it goes in the stove. So I'll just work along here like this. If it's too big, I give her a hit. Nice and easy, small axes. And I keep a little work zone. I keep a little work zone here, friends. right here. Some of this stuff, believe it or not, I don't want it this big. Boom. She's right there. Most of you know I cut my wood about 12-inch.
And that is why? Because our wood stove is on our main floor. Merry Christmas to you. So here's my stove. Let's put you on the wide angle, right? Here's my firewood. And here it is. So there's about 9 and 3 is 12. And the reason I do that is this. That's why I do that. You see? So it'll fit a 15-inch piece from inside to inside, but when it comes to stoking her at night, look at that sap burning off that knob right there, friends. Ooh.
If it's heartwood like this, I'll leave it. But if it's sapwood, pretty wet this stuff. It just blew over. So you're all right here. The whole game is right here for you. And I just work along and take pride in the work. That's it. Simple. This beautiful firewood. Just beautiful. This is what we do, friends. Every year, all the time. It's a going program. You got your pounder axe. Right? So now you've seen the process. That's how it goes. And I'll just go back and forth like a typewriter.
Hey, right on. Glad you made her for the video. I'm just jumping on my bike. I'm drifting down to the next little wood chopping party. I hope to see you there, friends. It's the Drifter. Drift on. Hey. Merry Christmas. Sincerely. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Work hard. Be honest. And be kind. There's some struggling souls out there right now, friends. There really is. If you don't have the means to go out and buy the big present for your family or whatever your traditions are at this time of year, if you don't have all that, the means that you have far bigger means than that, than money. And you know what I mean? You have a heart in your chest that and a brain, and when the brain and the heart and the head work together with something greater than you in conjunction, and you all work together, the body, mind, the spirit, you can come up with ideas to help people like that would make their whole year, never mind a present to unwrap at Christmas time. You have, especially when you start listening inside, how can I go out today? How can I leave my door jump in my car or jump on my pedal bike or go, how can I lose this, right? And go like this and start to see more people and start to think how I can help the world instead of what I can get from it, right? How can I help? It feels so good to give, friends. It does. We just did another great big tree job for this guy down here, this farmer down the road yesterday. And I just told him straight out right before the tree job, I said, listen, pal, I'm not charging you, okay? He goes, no, that's not happening. I said, I'm not charging you. I said, if you want to make a donation, so I won't bore you with the details, but we talked about it. And I explained to him my story and what happened with me on YouTube and how I decided to not, you know, the whole story. I don't have to tell you guys, you know. So he looked at me, kind of twinkled in his eye. He says, absolutely. He says, so who do you want to donate to? Well, recently we've donated to the food bank from Kenny's wife and Kenny, right? We did Samaritan House a little while ago. We did the Cedar House down the road here, friends, for the natives, okay? The Covenant House in Vancouver, we have not donated. Friends, and the reason I say this to you, please know, this is not, okay? I'm telling you this because this is propelled by you. It's propelled by you. You're doing this. You're part of this. Yes, I facilitate it, but you folks are the propellers behind clicking on the videos and watching the videos and doing whatever else you do, shopping at oldbuckandbillyray.com. It's all a help. So anyway, he's going to donate, him and his wife, they're in their 80s, to the Covenant House. The Covenant House in Vancouver, British Columbia, is a entity that helps the homeless youth. Pretty cool. So everybody's got their own opinions and their own this and that. I don't care. Given is given. It is. It's like that thing when you give to the guy on the street and someone says, oh, you're just giving, you're just helping him fill his pipe. Or how, hey, guess what? It's given. If you're given with expectations, it's not given. Or if you think you're going to give something, but you want them to do this with it, well, that's not given neither. That's having something attached to the gift. Given's given. Work hard, be honest, and be kind, and start real quick, and do it for a long, long time. Catch you on the next video.